Hi, everyone. As you can see, or as you saw on Canvas, our lesson for today is how do you solve problems using ratios. So first of all, I'm going to X myself out of here. What is a ratio? So a ratio is when you compare numbers using multiplication or division, and you compare them so you're able to solve these problems. So the first thing you were supposed to do is you were supposed to solve the math message, number 1, number 2, and number 3, and you would have seen that you're comparing different things. So I would like to go over some of these answers so you know what I'm talking about. First is the math message, and not sure what you came up with your answer, but if you remember, we have Morton and Juliana comparing the heights of two plants, and plant A was 2 inches, plant B was 8 inches, and then plant A measured 4 inches later, and plant B measured 10 inches. So Morton said, whoa, plant A grew more, but Juliana said, well, they both grew about the same. So why do you think there was that discrepancy in their answers? Well, probably what happened, and here's a sample. Morton probably said plant A doubled in size because it went from 2 to 4. And Juliana said, well, they both grew 2 inches. So that's why she felt the way she did. So in looking at your answers, I'm going to look at a couple of these here. And when you compare for ratios, you look at the original number. You know, one bike has 2 wheels. So therefore, if that's the case, then 2 bikes would have 4 wheels. And 10 bikes would have 20 wheels. And how did you find those 20 wheels? Did you draw 10 bicycles? Or maybe you looked at the numbers 10 and 2. What did you do with that? 1 cat has 4 legs. You could solve these by drawing them. 2 cats have 8 legs. 5 cats, well, what could you do with 5 and 4 to get the 20 legs? These answers here, you have 9 balloons cost $6. So 3 balloons cost $2. How many would 9 balloons cost? So think about that 3 to 9 comparison, and you would get, if you divided 9 by 3, you would get 3, and you can multiply that by 2 to get the 6. How could you get the 10? Here, they just drew hearts along your clovers. Lastly, let me show you these answers. Sometimes it's best to draw pictures. Move this up for you. So they drew the tiles. Remember the tiles, 6 out of every 8 are white. So you have 6 that are white, and here's 8 grouping, and you count your answer in the end. So they said they started by drawing 16 tiles, and notice there were 2 groups of 8, so they left 6 of the groups white. Hopefully this makes sense to you. You're now going to continue with the rest of the pages.